just vocally from both of you, I guess, what was, how did you have to approach this differently? Just as a singer, I would imagine this is a different challenge. And for you,
no reverb,
no reverb, not plenty of music you could, sink into or hide behind or whatever, but obviously, and we haven't said this recording, the second time you guys played this through that live full performance.
Yeah.
So just as a singer, what did you have to draw on that was different, or what did you have to draw, Teddy, what did you have to draw from Jim that was different?
Well, yeah, it's really nerve-wracking singing in front of an orchestra because you have to keep going and get it right. Because if I forget something or derail it, they keep going. They're reading the music, and they're going to march on forward, and it's going to be a huge train wreck. That you could stop the train and Teddy could corral the horses and we could go on. But it's pretty nerve-wracking, and some of the higher notes, like there's a lot of high notes and stuff they have to hit, and it's like that to me is one of the most frustrating things about being a singer because you have so little control over. When you flew in the day before, are you all dried out from flying, or what? Even if you're like being healthy, now if you're not being healthy and you're drinking and smoking, that's like a whole other aspect of it that sometimes you're fighting too. And so that's like I was joking about it the other day. It's like sometimes I feel like I'm up all night drinking, partying, and I have the greatest vocal show of my life. And then the next show, I'm like, I've been sober for months and I'm vegan and I'm like cracking notes all over the place. So it's like, it's just like
it's out of your
singing.
Hands.
Yeah, it really is. Sometimes it feels like it's out of your hands.
And Teddy, for you, obviously you wanted to play to Jim's strengths. It's why you wanted to do it. But were there, what kind of direction were you having to give just on the voice?
Well, honestly, I wanted to make it as easy for Jim as possible so that he could be totally comfortable in that space. And one of the really cool things about this is that there's no band up front, as Jim said. There's no guitar that's playing. There's no drum set in front of the orchestra, which immediately makes the orchestra kind of a background texture. So really, I had to fill it out so that everything you'd expect at a rock concert would be included in what was written down. So all of the sounds of the bass line mixed with the full harmonies, mixed with every single other texture is all included. So really, it was not so much a challenge as a pleasure to kind of give the bed of sound for Jim.